I'm still
It's recording.
I'm still Jewish. Can't trust me. I'm driving while Jewish. I still Jewish. Driving while Jewish.
Here we go.
I'm still Jewish.
I'm driving while Jewish.
Can't trust me. I'm driving while Jewish.
Hi
With
guys.
the wife in the car.
Ooh, I'm not the best
I'm in trouble now.
sidecar driver, seat driver, however you call that. Hi guys. My husband's been doing all this driving while Jewish, solo, or with Shayna in the background. I decided to join today and show him who's boss. So,
Where to, ma'am?
okay, be careful, Yaakov. You know me, I'm neurotic on the road. So this is the deal. I have a question for you, Yaakov, about Shavuos. It's always bothered me, puzzled me, and just interesting question. So it says that the Jewish people stood on the bottom of the foot of Mount Sinai, and they were one man, one heart, and they received the Torah. And then the Midrash tells us that Hashem, the Almighty, took the mountain and turned the mountain over the people, upside down, so to say, like a fish stuck in a bowl, and it commends them, saying, wow, they were so incredible to accept the Torah. So was the Torah a burden, a chore, or what, did they have free will? Did they accept it? What do you say, Rabbi?
Yes, there's lots to say about the whole mountain over the head deal. Classic commentaries do say they accepted when they said Nasa v'nishma, we will do, we will hear. That was the written law. But of course, when it came time for the oral law, they needed the mountain. Okay? But your question was what? About chore?
So is the Torah a burden or a gift?
Oral law is quite a burden.
What kind of gift is that? Putting a mountain over the people, and they say, we accept.
So, you know, to cut to the chase, to get right to the thing, the most deepest teachings in Jewish mysticism say everything is light and vessel. Hashem is the light, and of course He made the creation in order to bestow pleasure. So instantly it had to be created a vessel to receive that pleasure. So it always depends upon the vessel. What kind of vessel is it that is receiving the light? Let's say, look at the light of the Torah. What kind of vessel is receiving it? Is it a coarse one? Or is it a refined one? All of creation is about us starting from being a coarse vessel to becoming a refined vessel. So when you can look at the Torah as being a chore, well, I guess it says a lot about the person saying it, because it just means that they have yet to be refined in order to really see the light that's in the Torah. As opposed to the people there who received the Torah from the very beginning and loved it and got unbelievable insights and unbelievable connection. So you can say they were more refined vessels. So it could be a chore, and it could be redemption. What do you think?
I think, yeah, it totally makes sense. I think that we know from the parenting world that actually boundaries free you up. Kids want boundaries, and adults want boundaries, you know? I really think that we should be charging our cell phones at night outside of the room, because that would free us up, right? The fact that on Shabbat we are free of digital stuff, that frees us up to have more family and connection time. So in essence, boundaries might look like a burden, but in the long run, we're not slaves to them, and we're free of them. Here, it's a little different. The Torah is given to us, so to say, a little bit shoved on us, yet we experienced free will. The people said, we will hear and we will do. They said, we will do and we will hear, even before they said they heard everything. We're just going to do it. They accepted it with faith. So what was the point? And this is why did God have to turn the mountain over? Or on them, to cage them in there? You think they would have changed their mind?
You're saying, like, It's the boundary factor, and it's good. Kids love boundaries.
Yeah, I think that ultimately, I think this is, as I'm talking to you, I'm working this out in my head. I think that they did say Na'aseh v'nishma. They did say we will do and we will hear. We will hear and we will do. We want to accept this Torah. We recognize that we need laws. We recognize that we need a connection. We recognize. Yet, sometimes you need that extra push, right?
So that's like the coach kind of thing.
Yeah.
You got to push a little extra
Yeah.
more, because it's got to be Mesiras Nefesh.
I mean, it's like
Gotta
going
be.
to the gym. You're not going to get that perfect body if you're not going to work out for it, right?
Really?
You got to sweat. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Some people take the skinny pill. It works for them, but
I just take my latte to the gym and just watch everybody exercise. And then,
so the
good
bottom line
workout,
is,
guys.
right. I think this is a spiritual gym, and the Torah is, so to say, the coach, and it's pushing us to our fullest potential. What do you think of that?
Awesome.
So that is the gift.
That is the gift.
I mean,
It's the
everybody
ultimate
wants,
gift.
right? Everybody wants that coach that's going to inspire them and motivate them. And what a gift that we do have, the Torah. So I want to wish all of you Chag Shavuot Sameach, happy Shavuot, and we'll see you again, driving while
Chag
Jewish
Sameach.
with the wife.